What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the channel. As I patiently await with you all for the Stardew Valley 1.5 update, I have just been really craving some casual RPG fun. Now, I've been streaming Graveyard Keeper over on Twitch, and I just want more. So today we're going to take a look at Big Farm Story. Big Farm Story is from Good Game Studios and came to Steam Early Access on August 20th, 2020. Big Farm Story is transitioning over from mobile, and you can definitely feel that in places throughout the game as the game changes and develops into its PC version. I'm excited to see where this game goes. This video was sponsored through Indie Boost, and I did receive a copy of the game for free. However, it is currently available for $19.99 on Steam. All the links, as always, will be down in the description below. So let's hop right on in and get things started. Now, before we hop into the game, let's take a quick peek through the options. It's got a few necessaries, in my opinion. There's certain things that I always look out for in every game I play, whether it's an action game, whether it's a casual game, no matter what it is. And the first thing is key bindings. Can we change our controls? Well, yeah, the walk and interact with the mouse buttons is locked in, and so is the pause menu to hit escape. However, everything else can be rebound. So if you don't like your inventory on I, you can feel free to set it to anything you want. Now, we do have all of the necessary graphics options. As you see, I'm on a 144Hz monitor, so I'm at 1920 by 1080p at 144Hz. It does offer borderless windows as well, and as far as the graphics quality, it's low, mid, and high, and those settings are configured automatically. Looking at the audio here, we've got all of the fancy sliders, and never enough audio sliders, that's for darn sure. So we've got music, ambience, effects, conversation, and the UI all separated, and that is always a nice thing to see. And then for localization, it does have quite a few languages available, so there is some localization in the game that will cover several languages throughout the world. Let's hop right on into the story and see what this game is all about. Now, I have started the game already, so my farm has started. I'm not going to go through the intro with you. However, the game does start off with that very familiar Grandpa left us a farm. Now, the difference in Big Farm Story is Grandpa didn't pass away and leave us the farm. Grandpa straight up and bolted and left us the farm. Now, the game does feature a very involved, very nice story to play through. Two good things about that. First off, a story is always going to add a little bit of inspiration for anyone who is into following the stories in games. Secondly, it provides you with some direction, and a little direction is without a doubt always nice. Now we've got our little trusty pig pet here, and as you see, he is periodically going to dig up some coins for us. And a lot of the basic flavors of an casual RPG farming sim are all in the game. So there's lots of familiar things. We've got crops to tend to. We will have animals. We're in the middle of building up a barn, and there is a town and NPCs. Now, many things throughout the world are collectible. As you see here, you can pick those up, gaining a little bit of experience, and in addition, getting some necessary resources that you'll need down the road. Now, the game has got all of the cute animation. It actually runs super well. I haven't had one single time that it's dropped below 100 plus frames per second. I've had no issues with crashing, no issues with the game running at all, and those are always concerns in early access games. Another feature is with that questing and the direction that the game kind of nudges you towards. If you get lost or confused as to where to go at any point, it's got that pathing that so many games out there that are quest-related do have. However, for example, if I am unsure of where to go turn in my alpaca delivery, which is my next quest, or if I just want to look through any of the other quests, a lively reward is another request I'm working on. And then in addition to that, we've got the undelivered letter. So there's several quests to choose from here. Say the lively reward, I'm not sure what to do. Well, I can just track that, and it's going to give me footprints on the map exactly where to go. So this quest is to repair our small animal barn. Now, our small animal barn is going to give us our first animals in the game. If we come over to it to repair it, we're going to need coins, but we're also going to need 4 more screws, pardon me. I've got 4 of them already. Now, I'm assuming down the road we'll be able to craft these screws. However, to get things started, how do you get all of those materials? Well, there is, in addition, a very robust questing system in town that's basically fetch quests. So you're going to go out, gather what is needed, and return. And this is going to give you very valuable crafting materials, gold, and different resources. Let's head on over and take a look at it now. This is the carpenters' homestead, which is a little village and shopping area. And we're going to head on over to the main town here. As that familiar feel in a lot of these casual RPGs, I had to build this bridge. Yep, the bridge wasn't there before. So here we are in town. If we run on over here to the market, we're going to see some different daily quests that are available. Now, these do keep refreshing, and as you see, more and more will unlock. So this particular market will reset in 10 hours. If we take a look, I've got the check mark here. That means I've already got the necessary materials to just turn that one in. So we can go ahead and choose that, and we see another one popped up. Now, look at this. I've already got the necessary materials to turn in. So we can go ahead and just spam turn that one in as well, and even one more. So we are really collecting up the resources here. Holy crap. Now, I have been gathering just about everything I came in contact with through the world, including growing some carrots. So I do have quite a few materials that I'm sitting here on already, but this was a very nice little XP dump. I was not expecting to have this much available. Jeez, we are still going. A baby bottle. Oh, it's too soon. It is too soon. But we've got a baby bottle on that one. And then finally we hit a little bit of a wall there. So this one we need 2 rainbow trout. And you know what this means, y'all? Oh, yes, there is fishing. Now, we're going to have to unlock the fishing. You see, both of these require me to get to that fishing for me to be able to unlock it. Now, this is going to not reset in 10 hours, so basically, in 10 hours, I need to have fishing unlocked. Now, that brings me to another important feature, and that feature is when you level up, you've got a choice in your path that you take. When you level up, you're going to get the choice of 3 different or new abilities or features in the game, and you can pick what they are. So if you want, say, to take the farming route, you can pick more farming-related skills or abilities. If you want to take the gathering and fishing route, you could choose that. And the options are really there for whatever you want to do. Now, we didn't get those nails we needed from those missions available at the market. So let's go ahead and head on back over to the carpenter's homestead and see if we've got enough gold saved up to just buy any of them. That might be possible as well, so we'll take a look through our vendors over here. And these I have not really gone through a whole lot, so I'm not really sure who sells what and exactly which each of these NPCs do. As you see, I'm really close to leveling up now. You get XP from everything you do, whether it be farming, whether it be just gathering random resources that you find through the world. Everything you do is going to give you XP. And as I mentioned earlier, every now and then, your little pet pig here is going to uncover some coin for you. So good stuff there. Way to go, little piggy. Now, let's just go through and talk to the various NPCs. This is Sam, looking like the mechanic type. She is not selling anything. Now, these cash registers with the coins, one would only assume that those are the shops, right? Let's check it out. And here we go. So we got furniture and more here. So no basic resources like nails available here. Quite a few different furniture and decoration items. I am nowhere near that point yet.
Hey.
Let's take a peek over here. No nails here either. Wow. Man, they got some cool stuff though. Red timbered house, 1,500 coins. I'm at 293. Yeah, it's a little out of my budget. But we got the basics, which is like some carrot seeds, some branches, just some of the random things you can collect through the world are for sale here. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to purchase those nails. Let's take a look. Maybe I'm missing something here. But I think we may have to earn those nails directly from that market board. So we've got a little bit more. Let's head back over to our farm and get some crops planted. Of course, it is a farming sim. You see here I had some carrots that were in the ground already. We can go ahead and harvest those guys, but let's take a look. I think currently all I have is some wildflower seeds. I actually only have 2, so we'll pop those down and get these growing. So it goes through the usual cycles. You plant it, you water it, etc. Let's go ahead and get these wildflowers planted up and good to go. Now, in addition, if you just need some cash, you do have the farm box over here. The farm box is going to allow you to sell your items. It's the place you dump your stuff into at night, and it's going to allow you to sell items. However, it does give you warnings when you go to sell an item, and I have noticed that the rewards seem much greater if you go through the market board. So you're going to get better rewards. If you just want straight coin and you've got an abundance of something, you can dump it right here in the farm box. Now you see the only thing available for sale here is carrot seeds, which I actually need 2 more, right? Let's see. Well, actually, let me do 12. Let's buy all of those carrot seeds out, and we'll get some carrots planted up and growing over here. Let's see. We're going to do the carrot seeds. Get it watered up. Now, it does show you the timer there. Now, I think that this is probably one of the residuals in the game from the mobile version. However, on the same note, the timer's not really a bad thing. I mean, most of these games do have some sort of a timer on how long it's going to take the crops to grow, and it is showing you in real time exactly how long those are going to take. Now, as you see here, I've got more seeds. I don't have any more farmland, and boy, yeah, I am a long way from being able to unlock more of these spots. Does it matter where it's at? Oh, it does matter where it's at. So this one's only 610 to unlock it. Let's check out this one. That one's 2,200. This one's 180,000. Wow. So definitely going to have to look at the plots, as they do cost a varying amount to get those bad boys unlocked. You see our wildflowers are pop, but I'm just going to wait it out until that entire set of crops can be harvested. Now, gather everything, y'all. You see we've got a chest here. Now, I don't have the ability, the treasure key ability, to unlock chests throughout the world. However, there is a ton of them. Now, it tells you right there the treasure key ability is going to be one of the options that appear when you level up to level 8. So I've got a little ways to go before I can start collecting those chests. However, they are abundant and throughout the world. Now, another thing with the resources, I have already gone through and cleared all of the logs in the woods here. However, the resources do respawn relatively quickly, so you can go back and regather resources again after you've gone through an area. Just give it a little time and then come back and the resources will be back on the ground and ready to go. And here is one of those fishing spots that I can't do yet. What does it say? Ooh, fishing is going to be from level 6. So I am actually fairly close to that. Where are we at? I only need 16 more XP to go up to level 6, and then I can get fishing. Well, I already know. We all already know. I fish way too much in these games, so I will without a doubt be choosing fishing as my level up reward, no doubt there. Let's see if we can't get it unlocked here and get a little fishing in. Now, I'm not sure, am I going to have enough coin to like go and get the fishing tackle or any equipment I need? I don't know. Just about to unlock it, so super stoked. Every game needs fishing, for God's sakes. Give us fishing! We want to go fishing. So, loving the fishing opportunities here. Let's see if we can't gather up anything else that is just handy here. And, see, can we collect, is that a mushroom? Mycology. Yeah, this one actually was a choice already. I didn't choose this one. So I cannot collect the mushrooms yet until I go back and make that choice. Here's another one of those chests we talked about. I will definitely be taking that as, you know, who the heck doesn't want to open some treasure chests as you're running around out through the world. So let's go ahead and get this stone mined up and just kind of see exactly what it's going to take to get over the hump and get up to the next level here and get that fishing unlocked. There are so many games that I play right now that I just so wish there was some fishing in. One day, we will be fishing in Etheria. Lots of logs. These are one at a time. Of course, it's going to be a lot quicker for me just to go and complete some quests. It's going to be much, much more XP by doing that other than gathering resources. But I was hoping to go ahead and get some fishing started right away. Little power level as you go through and collect the logs there. Just going to snag everything that could be a potential XP. So close. Alright, let's head over to the Shepherd's Farm and take a look around. The Shepherd's Farm here was one of the first NPC areas we came into. And we had some starter quests here. And the Shepherd's Farm actually has quite a bit laying around. So I think I'll probably be able to get leveled up just by helping the shepherd out with a little yard work here. This has been the source of those flower seeds. See, that time I didn't. I got a clover. But most of my wildflowers that I've been planting have been in those little mounds to dig up. We're so close! The art style is good in the game. It's very cute. It's easy to look at. The background track is extremely soothing. It's very nice background music. Oh, and here we go. We leveled up. What do we got? And there it is, fishing at the lake. We got planting dandelions, planting potatoes. So, you know, if I wanted to go the farm route. But we all know I'm going fishing. So I am going to choose fishing at the lake as my level up reward. And now I have a level 8 to look forward to. Is this where you buy the animals? Or that's more decorations, it appears? Or no? Or yeah, that's a different decoration for my ancient well. Buy something I'm missing. Care coins. Alright, that's something I haven't run into quite yet. So no care coins available yet. You see we do have, well, we have a little quest over here going on. Flowers for Hannah. Hannah was looking for some flowers earlier. Luckily, we are able to hook her up. And that will be a nice little bit of XP as well. Levi is Hannah's brother here. And Levi was injured earlier in the quest line, and that was one of our starter quests. You see here, I've got XP, I got 4 wildflower seeds, and I got a barrel of flowers, which is going to be a decoration that I can put up in my farm. You see 10 XP there for that quest turn-in. That one, of course, was even really early game, so that is just a nice chunk of experience, no doubt. And finally, time for some fishing. Here we go. Oh yes, and there is our first rainbow trout. So that is a basic look at Big Farm Story. Once again, thank you so much to Indie Boost and Good Game Studios for giving me access to the game. All of the links will be down in the description below, so if you decide you want to check it out, it is all available right there. So just trying to hit that button as far as wanting to play a casual RPG farming sim. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Let me know down in the comments below if you would like to see more of Big Farm Story. And I would probably do a game like this on a casual stream night, as it's just nice and chill, no doubt about it. So thanks again, and I will see ya next time around.